Hey Al, Steve here. Just want to give you a little update on my friend who is still going. She is my charge, I guess you could say, legally. She's a good friend, and she's in a nursing care facility. I've mentioned a few times that she had problems with swallowing and problems with G tubes, and of course she's got dementia. And yet, through all of that, very surprisingly, she continues to do pretty well. And this is after I was told by a certain hospice program that, she's just laying in a bed. She's not doing anything. And those were the words that they said to me. And and I said, How long do you expect that it would take her to pass away with your plan of not feeding her and not giving her anything to drink? About 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. Okay, so obviously, if you've seen the other ones, I fired them, and then I had her taken into the hospital. She needed some things done, and with regard to the G tube, she kept pulling it out because of her dementia, and it got to the point where the doc wouldn't put it back in, and so then I got pretty concerned about what that meant for her, and so I didn't have any choice but to have her sent back to her care facility and instruct everybody to feed her as much as possible, as often as possible, um, and to make sure that she was hydrated. And that was probably, I don't know, 6, 7 weeks ago now, I think, when the doc said, the Lord's calling her home. The Lord is calling her home. Then just a couple weeks ago, I got a call from the care facility saying that they're going to look for a new wheelchair for her because she's been expressing a desire to be more mobile. Can you believe that? Yeah. Somebody was just laying in a bed, not doing anything, and the Lord was calling her home. So let's threaten her ability to eat and drink. And she's still kicking. So don't be fooled by these people. I'm not suggesting that every single one of them is evil. Some of them are, though. That's a fact. And some of them are just kind of snowed by the standards that they're told to work by, and they have protocols and whatever. But you have to be really careful with hospice, really careful with you know having at least several pinches of salt to add to the diagnoses that you are given around elderly patients, around patients with disabilities, even patients with injuries at times. So I want to just convey to you that she's doing really well. She's got family and friends visiting her, and so that's great. I'm pleasantly surprised by all of it, and just want to pass that on. So keep the circumstances in your prayers if you don't mind. I'm not mentioning names and specific locations or anything like that, but she'll still benefit from those prayers, and be in touch if you're closer to the situation and want to know more. Just give me a call, um, and I'll maybe even set a time for you to go visit her if you'd like. Thanks. Talk to you soon.